Have you ever found yourself in that awkward yet horrifying position of someone that is close to you is dying, and you're lucky enough you get to say your goodbyes of sorts, and you're going through the stages and everything, and well, the next thing you know, they're still alive. And then after that, they're still alive. Still dying, but still alive. Well, that's what this song is all about.
I have a table worth 5 cents, a stove that's worth 15. I cook my grub in an oyster can and always keep it clean. Yes, always keep it clean. I always keep it.
Hello, I'm Catfish Franklin, and thank you for stopping by. Today's story is called Mr. Garfield, and it's about the dying of President James A. Garfield in 1881. So let's just see what this song here is all about. Well, I was taking a walk the other day when I heard the report of a pistol. A friend of mine looked up all excited like and said, "What could that mean?" Well, I give him something sort of like this. Well, they tell me Mr. Garfield's been shot down low down. They tell me Mr. Garfield's been shot. Well, they tell me Mr. Garfield's been shot down low down. They tell me Mr. Garfield's been shot. Well, there was a big crowd gathering over there, so I went over there and I went in. Mr. Garfield was there laying on the bed. So I says to him, I says, "Mr. Garfield," I says, "how you feeling?" Well, he looked up at me all sad like and he give me something sort of like this. Well, they tell me I've been shot down very low down. They tell me I've been shot down low. Well, they tell me I've been shot down very low down. They tell me I've been shot down low. Well, there was a lot of people about there, and it was going to be time for dinner, and there was this city feller there. Asked him if he wanted something to eat. He said, "Yup." Said, "What'll you have?" He said, "Well, just give me something I'm used to." And he give me something sort of like this. "Won't you bring on ye ham and ye eggs, Lord, Lord? Won't you bring on ye ham and ye eggs? Won't you bring on ye ham and ye eggs, Lord, Lord? Won't you bring on ye ham and ye eggs?" Well, there was a country feller there too. Asked him if he wanted something to eat. He said, "Yup." Said, "What'll you have?" He said, "Well, just give me something I'm used to." And he give me something sort of like this. "Won't you bring on your bacon and your beans, Lord, Lord? Won't you bring on your bacon and your beans? Won't you bring on your bacon and your beans, Lord, Lord? Won't you bring on your bacon and your beans?" Well, after the dishes was done, Mrs. Garfield, she come in. She sat down by the bed there. She says to Mr. Garfield, she says, "Mr. Garfield, if things don't work out so well and you don't get better, would you mind if I married again?" Well, Mr. Garfield, he got a smile on his face. He looked her right in the eye and he gave her something sort of like this. "Don't you never let a chance go by, Lord, Lord. Don't you never let a chance go by. Don't you never let a chance go by, Lord, Lord. Don't you never let a chance walking down the street there, and I seen Mrs. Garfield coming up the other way, carrying a bunch of roses. So I says to her, I says, Mrs. Garfield, I says, what are you going to do with all them roses? She says, I'm going to put them on my husband's grave. And she give me something sort of like this. I will bury him on that long flowery branch, Lord, Lord, I will bury him on that long flowery branch. I will bury him on that long flowery branch, Lord, Lord, I will bury him on that long flowery branch. Well, that's the story of Mr. Garfield. And, well, I've got some notes here. That's an interesting song. I like that one a lot. James A. Garfield, shot by Charles J. Guiteau, shot July 2nd, 1881, died September 19th, 1881. So that's like two and a half months later or something like that. And he got shot in the back. And he didn't actually die from that, but they say that the doctors, when they were digging for the bullet, they just like didn't follow the bullet hole, and they just dug a new hole, and it messed him up even more, and eventually ended up in a situation where they had to prop him up over by the window. So this song was, well, let's see, Johnny Cash released a version of it in 1965, and in some sort of Johnny Cash discography book, John M. Alexander writes, Brooklyn-born folk singer Ramblin' Jack Elliott wrote Mr. Garfield about the 1881 shooting of President James A. Garfield in broad daylight at a railroad depot. So I love that because if you know me, you know one of my heroes is Ramblin' Jack. But one of my other heroes is Daryl Adams, and together they are the Ramblin' Boys, and they released a version of it with Daryl going solo in 1958. And then the first time that I could find of it was Bascom Lamar Lunsford, the song collector. He released a version of himself playing it in 1953 on Smokey Mountain Ballads. And that's as far back as I could trace it. So it's he pulled it up as a traditional song. So I just think it's kind of funny it's attributed to Ramblin' Jack. But also this song is interesting because it's a super good example of one of those songs where these old-timers just took a truly horrifying situation and just made it sound like it was no big deal. Like, oh, we're just having a potluck, you know, stuff like that. And meanwhile, Mrs. Garfield is like already thinking about getting married before he's dead. She's already taking roses to his grave before he's even dead. That's pretty crazy. So I like that about the song. It's just pretty colorful and interesting and kind of just a fun song to play there. So that's it for story time, folks. Thank you very much if you've made it this far, especially. And if you'd like to support me, just hit subscribe or the bell or the thumbs up or leave a comment. And if you feel like going further than that, check out my Patreon link and my Give Butter link down below. Give Butter is just a regular donation link. So that's about it, folks. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.
And when I die and go to heaven, as all good bachelors do, I will not have to fret for fear my wife won't get